So these should be the only tools I need. I need to, I'll just show you. So this should be it. I just need a 9/16 wrench and some pliers. And that's all I need to get this whole axle out of here. Okay. Okay, that went well. Okay, now I need to get the spreader right here, the emergency brake spreader out of there. Oh, I need a spring removal tool. Oh, I do need one more thing. I was wrong. There. Aha. Cool. I don't even need to take that off anymore. Okay, that's all I need to take off. I'm going to leave that on. That's all I needed to do. Okay, now I got the 4 bolts in the back to take off, and this bad boy should pop out. I suppose I should get a catch can in case a bunch of oil comes out of here.
Remove the 4 nuts on the back of the drum plate.
Okay. Okay, here comes the moment of truth. I'm going to put my axle puller on here. Okay. Okay, now theoretically that should just pull right out really easy. Here we go. 1, 2. Yes. That's it. Ha ha ha. And nothing leaked out. Okay.
Now, if using the drum doesn't get the axle out, the retainer might be stuck on there so good that it won't let the axle come off. I put the nuts back on the retainer studs and then beat them out from the other side of the plate. Then I had to pry off the retainer. My guess is the gasket was just on there really good and stuck, or somebody glued it on. After I did that, I still had problems and couldn't get it off, so I had to rent a slide hammer. This was only a 5-pound slide hammer. A 10-pound would have worked much better for me, but it did finally come off. And you can rent these for free at most auto parts stores.
Oh, I think it's moving. Oh, it's moving. Yes! Oh, finally! Holy cow. Okay. So the first thing I need to do on this bad boy is to get this part separated. There is a bearing retainer. Some people call this thing the wedding ring. So this thing needs to come off first before I can even try to remove the actual bearing itself. To get this off, you don't cut it, you just whack the heck out of it and it should come off. It will deform and then come off. So this is like my little setup I got here. I want to make sure we're good and flat here before I start whacking the heck out of it. Okay, and then what you whack it with is a chisel, a big giant chisel. I also got this super cheap, and also notice it's made in America. So I was able to get this bad boy at Home Depot for like 12 bucks or something. So who would have thought this day and age you can actually buy a nice tool. Put a 2x4 on the front of it. Now it's not wobbling anymore. Okay, that was the fun part. Whacking with a hammer. Okay, so I'm going to do like a medium whack to just get it so it will make an impression and not move around too much. So here we go. Okay, that made a little mark. So now, just whack it again. Okay, that was a better one. Now I'm going to whack it pretty good. That's pretty good. That's getting in there, man. how much of a nick I have in it so far. That's pretty good. You would think something would start happening by now. I try whacking it in between the two. See if that deforms it. Ooh, I think it just moved. Holy cow, look. It just moved. It's moving forward now. Look, there's a gap. There wasn't a gap there before. Haha! Maybe this thing will just move forward now. Or not. Yeah, this is being stubborn. Oh, move more. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There we go. There we go. Got this bad boy off. Okay, now the bearing. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to grind it off.
The way you're supposed to get the bearing off is with a bearing separator and a press. I bought a bearing separator and it was the right size, but the brace on my press was too small to fit the axle in between it. Here's a picture of what it should look like on a press. I didn't have these steel bars either, so I'll just have to carefully grind off the bearings.
All right. Knocked one of the screws out, zip tied it up out of the way. My plan is to cut into this as far down to the axle as I can, and then maybe get in there with my chisel, and then maybe that will separate it. So that's the plan. I'm going to try to cut it straight across if it will fit in here. Oh, and I have my earplugs in, so I'm not going to be able to hear you. So if you try to get my attention, that's why. This is going to be a while. Okay, that wheel's dead. Whew. And that's cold. Holy cow. It's getting close. Getting close. Oh, look at that. Holy cow, the bearing just came off. Holy cow, look at that. What? Oh, yes. Holy cow. Oh, there you go. It's off. Well, yeah. Heck yeah. Ugh. Done, son. How easy was that? And look, minimal scarring on this. No scarring on the other part. Wow, I'm surprised that came off so easily.
I wasn't so lucky on the other side. I kept cutting until the outer part of the bearing and all of its guts came out. Well, look at this. Now that I got that outer piece off, I can now remove the oil seal. Ah, look at that. Nice. That oil seal bracket, whatever that's called. Okay. Holy cow. Then I just cut out a deep groove as far as I could on the inner bearing without hitting the axle shaft. What this does, this might crack it and get it off. Oh yeah, just cracked it. Heck yeah. Oh, yeah, it's off. Totally cracked it. Yes, that works perfectly. There it goes. Yes. There you go. There we go. Nice. Got it off. Didn't hurt it or anything. Not even one little one. Oh, wait. One little tiny one right there. Can't be perfect.
All right, so obviously put this part on first. I cleaned it out. There was a bunch of grease in there. It's not perfect. I also cleaned this off way better. The way this goes on, there's two sides. There's the open side, closed side. The closed side goes to the outside of the vehicle. This goes to the inside. Okay, that bad boy on there. And then my hope is that then I will repress this on like that. And hopefully I'll be able to get this off really easily. That's the hope. Am I gonna have to get these bolts out? I might have to pull these bolts out. I really think I need to knock the bolts out of here. I think I should do that before I get too far. Just knock the bolts out of that. I don't see how that's gonna work too well. I just don't see that working. Or not. What? Seriously. Oh, all the other ones came out easily. Now they're all whacked out. I didn't want to do that, but I think that's the only way to really do that. Okay. Okay, from close up, this is what's going on. So that is sitting on there, and that should push up on there. Be no problem. Wish me luck. Okay. No problem so far. So I think this is the point, yeah, where I would have started hitting the bolts. I need to look up in here and see where I'm at. It's getting close though, it's almost there. I guess I'll just keep going until it bottoms out. Okay, good. Oh, okay. It's no longer moving. Let's see. I love that sound. It's fun to use a tool. Now let's see if I could just pry it off first. Ooh, maybe. Oh, it is working by prying. Yes. Okay, I'm on the inner race, not the outer race. I'm trying not to put pressure on the bearings. Yeah, there we go. Tearing all that side up on the cement. Oh my gosh. It's so close to coming off. Come off. There. Finally. Okay. All right. Now let's go put the real one on. Ugh. Okay, so the bearing retainer has a flat side and a side with a bevel. Just like the other one, the side with the bevel goes towards the bearing. So this side with the bevel is right here, facing the bearing or outside of the car. If you put it on backwards, it's probably not the end of the world, but that little bevel or chamfer is there, I guess, to put something in between there to pry it off like I did the first time. There we go. Okay. Here we go. That should be just like butter. Oh yeah. Oh, that is. Oh, wait. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Getting close. One more maybe. There it goes. It's on. Okay, that should be on. Here we go. Favorite sound in the world. Oh yeah, that is a satisfying sound. Dun 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 dun. One rebuilt axle. Check it out in all its gloriousness. I did it. Okay, now I can slap this on the vehicle. Nice.
Install the differential carrier gasket.
Bonk. Okay, and then in the center, and then one clicky guy, and then another clicky guy. Okay, that should be in. I think I just need to whack it with a hammer. That is moving. Okay. Should have put oil on that seal.
I didn't whack it all the way in, just far enough to get the nuts started. Tighten the 4 nuts on the back.
It's a little harder because the bolts have like splines on them, so that's what's a little harder to get those in there. There it goes. Now it's finally flat. There we go. Oh yeah, I think we got it now. Now I just need to reassemble everything.
Reinstall the emergency brake bar, put on the spring, and that's it.